You know why you lack confidence? Because you lack results. Results are what speak. Words don't mean shit. Results are everything. And so if you're sitting here wondering, man, why don't I look the way I want to look? Why don't I have the money I have? Why don't I have the girlfriend I have? Why don't I have the connection with God that I want? Why do I feel lost? Why don't I have a vision? Well, these are the results you're getting, all right? And these results are based completely off what you're doing every single fucking day. Okay, so confidence. Why do you lack confidence? Well, are you putting in the work? I was just recently talking to somebody and they were like, I feel depressed. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning for me. It was like 7 a.m. for her. I'm like, well, what have you done today? Like, what have you done to feel good about yourself? Still sleeping in, you haven't gotten anything to eat, you haven't worked out, you haven't made any money, you haven't helped somebody out, you haven't done anything. Oh, fuck, I would feel depressed too if it's 7 a.m. and I haven't done anything and I'm just now getting up. You understand that confidence and peace and happiness, all this comes from effort. All this comes from work. I would not have confidence if I didn't wake up every single day and put in some work into my body. Growing up, I didn't have confidence growing up. I don't think you're not born with confidence. You're born into this world, you grow up, your parents might give you some self-esteem when you're growing up, but even then you go to school, and I think everyone gets picked on. I think majority of people get picked on or something, they don't like something about themselves. As you and I grew up, we didn't like something about ourselves, right? That's just normal. That's normal because we're different. You go into a classroom of people, nobody looks the same. Everyone's fucking different. So we're always gonna have things that we don't like about ourselves that we like more about that person than what we have, vice versa. And so as we grow up, depending on your parents and things like that, your self-esteem kind of gets affected. But for me, I was short. I got bullied a lot. I remember running from kids in elementary school because they would pick on me. And I just felt weak. I felt lack of confidence. I remember a group of girls, they took a jacket of mine and they just hid it and they buried it in the ground. They would make fun of me because I showed up to school one day with a fucking turtleneck. And I'm like, damn, I will never forget that day. Like they were just laughing and giggling at me. And so that kills your confidence. It's like, who are you, And so how did I start gaining confidence? Well, first of all, I started working out. Working out helped a lot. Working out just boosted my confidence because I looked better and people complimented me. But ultimately what gave me the best confidence was fighting, was learning how to box. Learning how to fight gave me the utmost confidence because I just felt like I felt like Superman. I went from this kid who really wasn't that confident to working out. Once I started working out and building a little bit of chest, a little bit of arms, and I came back and the girls were like, wow, you have you're toned. I'm fucking 13 years old, 14 years old, and I have a semi little six pack. But then I started boxing when I was 15. And I'm like 15 years old. And I'm like, man, this is damn, I'm learning how to fight. I'm learning, and then I start sparring some kids and I'm like, damn, I'm a fucking badass, And I tell people even now, I'm like, it's great that I have these muscles. And yes, I feel confident having these muscles, having this six pack, having these veins coming out of my arms, my shoulders. But what gives me utmost confidence is still boxing, still training boxing, still being able to shadow box, still being able to spar. That gives me confidence. And so results. You can't affirm confidence in yourself. You can't sit here in the mirror and be like, hey, I feel confident. I'm confident. It helps, but results don't lie. And your subconscious knows if you're a fucking liar. Your subconscious knows that you don't know how to fight. Your subconscious knows that you don't have a six pack. Your subconscious knows that you don't like the way you look when you take your shirt off. Your subconscious knows that you're not making the amount of money you want to be making. The subconscious knows that you aren't happy with your decisions in life. It knows when you fucking jerk off and you're just sitting there with your dick in your hand. And you're like, oh yeah, well this is me, this is my life, It knows that. You can't fool your subconscious mind. So every day you have to ask yourself, what can I do to feel confident? What can I do? Who can I become? What is the person that I believe is confident? What does he do every day? Does he do this? Does he play video games all the time? Does he eat fucking snacks all the time? Does he just chill and watch Netflix all the time? Does he sit here and watch YouTube all the time? Does he have his fucking pants around his fucking ankles jerking it off? No, he fucking doesn't. The person you want to become, the confident person, the confident version of yourself isn't doing any of that shit. What they're doing is they're putting in work. They're putting hours at work. They're putting hours into their body. They're putting hours into learning how to cook for themselves. They're putting hours into reading fucking books. I just fucking can't see it, but I see that right there. Yes, you can. I just bought a fucking chessboard. I just bought a chessboard. Why did I buy a chessboard? Because I want to get smarter. Okay, chess is a very difficult game, and I used to play when I was a kid. And I'm like, how can I become more powerful? How can I become stronger? How can I become like just strategic? How can I become like a king? You know, I'm like, if I'm building an empire, how can I become a king? I need to strategize. I need to learn how to strategize. I want power. Why not? If I have good intentions with power, why not gain power? How does one gain power? Well, money is power, authority is power, confidence is power, high self-esteem is power, discipline is power. So I'm like, okay, let me read some books, let me get a chessboard, let me learn to strategize. I've been playing chess on this little app, and I've been fucking getting whooped by these people. But guess what? Every time I fucking lose, I learn. Every time I fucking lose, I learn. Every time I fucking lose, I learn. And I'm learning, and I'm learning, and I'm learning. Because failure is the stepping stone to becoming better. You must fail, and you will get better because you failed. Failure is success. Failure is success because you learn from that. Every game that I lost, I'm like, okay, where did I go wrong? Because after I win a game, I'm like, yeah, good job, Alex. Okay, like I learned, I won, it's great. All right, but next game. But when you lose, you reflect. You're like, what went wrong, man? I shouldn't have fucking done that. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, next game I'll do better. And you practice. So, and here's the thought process. Because I know later on in life, I'm going to be going down and I'm going to be meeting some very highly successful people because you attract what you are and you surround yourself with those type of people. I know some of them are going to be playing chess. Chess is a very elite game. And then anytime there's gonna be an opportunity, again, one day I will prepare, my opportunity will come. And if you're following me, I want you to always repeat that to yourself. I will prepare, and one day my opportunity will come. I will prepare, and one day my opportunity will come. And so when I'm practicing this game, I'm playing one game of chess a night for now. I sometimes play 2 or 3, but minimum one game of chess at night on the app and on the little board. You give me a year of that, how much better I'll be. And that's with anything. If you stay consistent for a year at anything, just how much better will you be? Not 3 months, not 2 months, not 30 days. That's nothing. Long view. Stop thinking 30, 60, 90 days. That's nothing. Long view. Have that vision. Have that vision that keeps coming up in your head. I know it comes up because it comes up with me. And we're not that different. Me and you, we're not that different, okay? I have a vision. You keep having these images come into your head. Oh, man, that would be great. Well, guess what, my friend? That is meant for you. It's not by just random. Those little images you keep seeing, those pictures you keep seeing in your head, those are yours. That's meant for you. And what you have to do is trust God and be willing to put in the work, my friend, and you will get there.